Hello folks, this is your old pal Uncle Al. This is take 5. Drinking coffee. Let's be all that person. Be that person that your dog thinks you are. I like cups that stretch your mind. Okay. Now, usually in the description, I give hints, but lately people are really don't get it when I speak in code or parables or stuff like that. So we're going to do two things. First, this is an old school way bushcraft of a knife. Now, thank God people have been listening to me. I can't find a single one of these at Walmart or any other shopping centers around here. They cleaned these out about a week ago. Old hickory. I can't find them. Can't find the skinning blades. And one place they wanted $26. And I said, what happened to all the $10 and $15? Well, they sold out, and this is what the price is now. So I got mine. I got this sheath. It's a good copy, made in Mexico, not China, Mexico. And I asked him, well, this is pretty good. Do you have any more of these? And he said no, they're all gone. That's a sporting goods store, 2 military supply stores. They don't have anything left. I think the reason why everybody can't get a key bar, which is now what? Even a crappy one is about $77 or more. So this worked fine for me. It's an old school bushcrafting, traveling, camping. Not bad, isn't it? And if Uncle Alan was well enough, I've been sick yesterday because of the air, and I have been on CPAP and oxygen all last night. That was really fun. If I set up my target, I could show you I could throw one of these fairly good. Oh, but Uncle Alan's kind of tired. Bunky, don't do this. Don't throw knives. I'm tired. Do the fruit kebab. Okay? Now, first I gotta say thank you to Bill. Check out his channel. Bill, that name? And or Uncle Bill. He has a fine channel. He likes to go camping like Matt and myself. This year I've been really sick, so I'm making my sister go camp this weekend. I arranged it so the whole family goes. I can't do it anymore, so I make my family go out and camp for 1 week. And I've been getting mad at them because they're glamping. I said, going to a hotel near a park is not camping. And they all look, we have to sleep in tents, Uncle Alan? Do we have to cook food outside, Uncle Alan? There's no room service. I'm like, this is why Uncle Alan's going to die soon. That's why I'm only doing maybe another 350 videos. Shorts are not included. A video is about 20 minutes. So Uncle Alan's really tired. And I got to fight the forces of evil with a budget of $2.17. That's always fun. You know, Uncle Alan just has his mind, a couple markers, some cardboard, some duct tape. You want to fight? I'll give you a fight. If I could feed people, 15 people, used to be 16. I still have one of my parishioners' remains in the guest bedroom in a postal box ready to be shipped out if her family in Tennessee ever contacts me. Okay, hint from Sunday, the 25th, 21. Okay, you have less than 4 weeks until, let's see, SHTF. And this is a big one, folks. Could be the weather, it could be the government. Number 4, that was number 3, until September. And then people have been asking me this stupid question. What's going to happen in September? Well, you're out of the loop and you don't know, so too bad. Okay? Because Uncle Alan's tired. There's signs around you. Either I've got to Where's my mallet? Pop you in the head a couple of times. Do you see it now? Of course not. You're that stupid. You're not in the loop. You know, when they're closing Walmarts and closing banks and you still don't get it. All right? I can't help you. All right? I can do so much. All right? Next time you go gas, do you see a little sign on the gas station? We're sorry, we cannot provide gas between these hours. All right? Ask people around the country. You'll see their radios. They have gas station, fast foods, you name it. All are doing that. Nobody ever listens to old Uncle Al. Okay. Number 4, possible military coup. I have to check on this one. All right. It could be internal power struggle. That's what number 4 is. Of certain forces. Army and National Guard is on one side, and that's a power group led by General Mark Miley. You can check it for yourself. Okay, I forgot the other general who does National Guard, but that's ground forces. Okay, possibility versus the Navy and Air Force. That's Admiral Andrew Lewis and General Charlie Brown. Okay, I didn't write this. This came off of Joint Chiefs of Staff thing. We have an Air Force general named Charlie Brown. Okay, and it's also junior. Let's see, Marines, no idea. They're staying neutral. I thought they were going to back the Navy, but the Marines, I don't know why, but General David Berger, I guess he's not siding with anybody. Coast Guard is stretched thin by Admiral, I think it's Carl Schultz. They're stretched thin. I don't know if they're going to side with the Navy or side with the Army. It's a toss-up, and the Marines are just sitting it out. We're coloring. We're just waiting whoever wins this internal power struggle. Meanwhile, all the boots on the ground and people who works for a living are getting screwed big time. Now, what I'm worried about, and you should too, is our military thinkers are thinking like Japan. In World War II, the Army and Navy were at each other's throats and didn't understand the third or fourth element of their system. You have to protect the supply chain. And we screwed it up really bad with the Solomons. Guess who's copying? Nobody reads his books. Out of New Zealand, there used to be a scholar about 5 years ago discussed how to invade the U.S. Fairly easy. You do it like in World War II. Nobody ever listens. Nobody ever. I sent comments to the U.S. Navy and I get rejected. Say, you're not an expert, go to hell. And I warned them that this guy, this scholar in New Zealand wrote a book. And I even gave him the book, IBM number and everything. Okay, they probably looked at it, another kook, throw it in the trash. Well, that gentleman is now working in China as an advisor from New Zealand. You know what New Zealand did to everybody with their social credits and everything? Okay, because New Zealand is a proxy nation for the country between Mongolia and Japan. That country, it's a proxy nation. And New Zealand also is affecting Australia. Now, a lot of people never listen to Uncle Al, you're going to listen to the way. Now, why they want to control the Pacific? They're doing a 3-step plan. They're coming through the main island chain. That's Japan, Taiwan, the Philippines. They're going to break it up and destroy it. Second wave is coming through the south from New Zealand going up the Solomons, going up the chain until they hit Hawaii. They don't need big navies. They just need little navies and a lot of supply ships. They could send their maritime marine boats out there. Those are fishing boats if people haven't been listening. And they're going to go stretched out. Meanwhile, these bozos that come, I think one of them already been bought out by you-know-who, the country between Mongolia and Japan. They eat a lot of Chinese food and they speak Mandarin. Okay, they're going up the chain. They already got New Zealand. Next target was the Solomons. France put their foot in front of French Micronesia, and that stopped them for a second, but they detoured around it, and they're going to the other smaller island nations. Their target to Guam, midway Guam, and up from the south, heading to their main destination, Hawaii, which has 178 islands. And a lot of people, oh, U.S. Navy can stop them. U.S. Navy cannot stop drug smugglers. If it's a correct, Ilford, what was the word my Navy friends told me? If it's a correct communist infiltration, they could send a small group of people, under 100,000 of them. They could use fishing boats, they could use cruise liners, they could use smaller freighters. They'll be in Hawaii before you could say, bring up defenses. And you can't stop them. Now remember, everybody thinks Hawaii is just four big islands. Wrong. There's a chain of islands stretching all the way down the Pacific, 178 islands, which they could take over, and they can make a chain all the way from New Zealand, China, to Hawaii. Third route is from North Korea to America. Fairly easy. Straight across to Alaska. Now, Putin and Russia and Japan don't want this because they're going to plow through North Korea into America. They don't want that. Russia's the good guys. They're trying to hey, get out of our sphere of influence. What are you doing here? We're taking over. We're taking the Russian part of the North Pacific. I don't think Russia will enjoy that. And so Putin's been working on having both Koreas merge again to stop the Chinese push. Because you figure with Chinese and Korean troops invading Alaska, they control that port water, the Pacific route, and with the polar ice cap, if I'm right, and global warming happens, they have a free access to Europe and Canada, and you're sitting there with your mouth open because Uncle Alan does three-dimensional chess, and I keep computing every kind of action that will happen. Okay? So you're looking at, well, that won't affect us in Europe. Wrong. If they come through the other route on the other side of the world, from Africa, with their African socialist trained troops, they could be in England less than 10 weeks, and you can't stop them. They'll be on fishing boats, cruise liners, and smaller freighters. And by the time you get your act together, the royal family, William's family, will be gone. Most of the royals will be gone. Ireland is now New Ireland. It's all black Irish. Aye, we're black. Okay? Everybody laughs at old Uncle Al, and you probably think I'm nuts. But I'll tell people, don't trust no one, even Uncle Al. Do your own fact checking. Go find out who was the guy in New Zealand now working as an advisor in that country between Mongolia and Japan. Okay, he published a book that was very popular. I read it several times, but nobody ever listens. Now, China Uncensored, China Unscripted, America, something, I forget one of the shows. Go check out their channels. Go check out a lot of channels. Indian, Japanese, German, I mean, it's getting ridiculous, folks. Do your own research. Don't go trusting YouTube. Don't go trusting Uncle Al. Trust yourself. Trust no one, folks. Okay? And that was for hints from Sunday, 25th of whatchamacallit. You have less than 4 weeks. Okay? The home stretch is August. After that, you cannot no longer prepare or get ready. And a lot of people are writing down who has been preparing and who hasn't. And if you're in that who hasn't and you panic buy and you act silly like, I need more toilet paper, go watch Steve's channel on toilet paper. People panic, freak out, run around. Okay, I'm tired. I have my bidet, I have my stockpile of toilet paper. And I went around my big family and I punched everybody in the head, telling them, oh God, telling them that they'll get their own supply. We all went to Costco. I used my Costco card and a wholesaler, and I got everybody in my family enough toilet paper to last all winter. Okay, this is why Uncle Alan's broke all the time. And I yelled at them, you buy me what you took from me. I got my notebooks last year because of the big panics. And they're filling up my shelves. Okay? And they're wondering, Uncle Alan, why do you have a self-storage that's climate control? Because Uncle Alan wheels and deals and gets things done. So I put my other stash of toilet paper in there under lock and key. Because Uncle Alan thinks ahead. Okay? So anyway, let that digest into your head. These are fairly still available. You just have to look around. Because Uncle Alan's old school. Okay? I don't do anything fancy. I'm calm. I'm collected. I make plans. And if you watch CORSAIR's trainer's video today about toilet paper, I lived through the 1973 toilet paper crisis. That's why I had a stockpile. That's why everybody in my stupid family came over. Okay, go watch Modern Refugee. Sometimes you can't fight. You're outnumbered. Just avoid it. Other times you pick your fight, you pick your odds, and you knock the living hell out of them. Now, Uncle Alan's broke. And the best way I could fight the forces of evil and also feed 15 people while taking care of my medical issues and coughing up. So go check the other 2 live streams that I have to miss. And I think I'm going to miss Courtney's live stream because I am not feeling good. Okay, but I'm going to make a couple more videos because this is important. All right? Because Uncle Alan doesn't get benefits. Why don't you do this and do that? Get an affiliate page. I'm not in for profit. You only have 350 videos left of Uncle Al. Then I'm going to quit because I'm not sticking around. People on YouTube are panicking. I got to buy food, canned food, canned food. No. You haven't grown a garden. You haven't planned out. A lot of you don't even have 10 gallons of water. And I've been yelling at my nephew, take this back. It's garbage. Because he bought one of those weird Reliant, the Chinese-made thing, or the Canadian-made light blue water jug. I told him, this thing is crap. Take it back. I got a proper one with a fleck nozzle because he has to refill his RV. Or my ex-RV, but his RV now. But like I said, folks, you got to don't trust anyone. Or like I said to the last video, everyone is an enemy. Because you don't know who's a communist infiltrator or a rat squealer, somebody who betrays you. You think, oh, he's perfect. Oh my God, he's a Nazi. A black Nazi. All of a sudden, oh my God, that little girl's you can't trust anybody anymore. So be careful. All right? A lot of people look at Uncle Alan, you look nuts. Yeah, because Uncle Alan's fighting the forces of evil in America with a budget of $2.17, plus feeding 15 disabled and or elderly people. And I got sick yesterday really bad because I drove around town in 104-degree weather doing courtesy checks because our police is stretched thin. Okay, usually they do it, but now I do it because I get involved because I don't trust nobody. All right? I'll catch you later, folks. You have a nice day, and I'll see you later in a little bit. Bunky, do not throw kitchen knives. Uncle Alan's tired, so go check out the Vineyard Chicks. See you later, folks, and you have a nice day now.